I don't know how to understand it.
The
So I
deep
can't really
sense of
say
love.
much. I guess I
Mm.
don't know how to. My my brain just like
Mm.
okay, that's it.
Mm. Well, at least it's helpful to know, because
Yeah.
I think maybe that's how most women feel about it. It's not something, it's something that's nice and all, and can be very nice to, have, at least in the feminine way of it. But
Mm,
it's not the number one goal or priority or thing that matters the most. It's just a nice sense of security, but it's not, I mean, yeah, and it helps you fulfill the goals of, having kids with a good and competent
mm,
man that loves you, because then you feel, okay, this is great, because then he will stay by my side and choose me and always protect me and the kids,
yeah.
so my offspring
Yeah.
is
I
safe.
mean, yeah. Women in general are more pragmatic when it comes to relationship.
Mm.
So
While
relationship, the feeling doesn't necessarily have to determine what she chooses to do.
Yeah,
So.
meanwhile, for me, it can mean everything,
Mm.
especially considering how
Oh.
creative I am. No,
Oh,
but
pat on
it's
the head.
yeah. No, but that's the thing. I can't really get rid of that feeling, even if I know all these things about female nature, even if I understand all
Oh.
of it. Yeah, but I can't just push it away, because I'm thinking, what if, you know, what if there will come someone someday that can truly feed me this love, and then I'll feel like, I'll do all of this. I'll paint this entire world. I'll create an entire world. And that is a pretty big thing to be willing to do. That is a huge thing to
Mm,
be, like, we're talking extreme aspirations there, and I am completely certain that I could do it without a problem or without complaining about it being hard. Like, building a house would be a cinch at that point. It would be so easy, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Nothing is gonna stop me from doing this. I'm not gonna let anything get in the way. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna build something, and we're gonna have this together, and things are gonna be great. And
mm,
that is something that is just so motivating to me, to paint a beautiful light for me and the woman I'm with, and to then be able to have
mm,
a family based on this love and everything, and to just be able to, like, the entire image motivates me so much. But then it just makes me sad that when I realize that it's something I can never have, because I don't see a point in doing it for someone I don't love. Like,
mm,
for me, it's like, wait, I'm gonna build a house. I'm gonna paint this entire world for someone who can't even appreciate the beauty of the world I'm painting. I could literally paint an entire landscape, and I could create a lot of happiness. I could turn an entire gray area filled with color, vivid colors, but the person wouldn't be able to see it or understand it. What's the point?
mm,
Like, I want to paint these worlds because I've already helped even my friends paint a slightly brighter world. Like, that's what I do. Like, for Andrew, he was completely black pilled for a while, but now he sees some color, he sees some light, he sees some hope. But that's just me. Like, okay, I want to help. I'm like, hey, this is, and I'm like painting a little, lazily. But when it comes to love, it's so much more motivated, because it's like, hey, I'm getting so much from this woman, so I want to give all this. I don't want to hold back at all. And because I'm so creative, I'm like, all of it. I'm just
mm,
and all I'm As long as I get a little in return, then I can continue just painting it all, and then eventually I'll have created perfection.
mm,
But in the end, no matter how much I paint the world now, no matter how much I paint other people's worlds, my world always, no matter what I do, stays gray. So that's kind of the thing.
you're just waiting for someone to step in and paint your world a little bit more colorful.
Yeah, indeed.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just to reciprocate. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are women out there who knows how to, but
it's rare.
um,
It's very rare.
I don't know. I don't know.
And
I'm sure there are many guys just like you out there, just like you.
maybe not
I've
just
heard
like me.
this
Maybe
kind of
not
thing before.
just like me, but I think there are a lot of men who do want to paint this world, but I don't think they're quite like me.
Not
But
not necessarily, but the desire to have that true love is pretty much identical. Mm.
yeah, yeah, true, true. That is very common. And
That's why they
so,
commit suicide.
yeah, because they can never have it.
Yeah.
Because the thing they want the most is just not possible.
Mm.
Or rather, it's so rare. I wouldn't say it's impossible because, through history, there have been kings, there have been queens, there have been people great men who have had muses that have really
Mm.
motivated them and that have really given them this. So it has happened through history. The question is just how rare is it? And is it
Mm.
even, I mean, is it worth pursuing at all? I just, I, I can never wrap my head around the fact that so many women cannot see this beauty. You know, when you paint this world, that they cannot really see the meaning of it, that they cannot really live into it and feel like, holy shit, this is completely amazing. While some women do see some things, but I don't know. Some just can't do anything with it, which is also pretty strange. Which I guess that's the category that my, I guess, ex-girlfriend or girlfriend, yeah, fits into.
I guess you just need to get out there and meet a lot of different women. At
Yeah.
least then you have a collective of knowledge to
Mm, mm.
summarize.
Yeah.
At least to know the real probability of you finding someone like that.
I guess.
And the more people you meet, the more
the more
the closer.
the more depressed I'll be because I'll understand even
Well,
more that
perhaps,
I'll
but
never
then you
find it.
explore a bit more opportunity as well.
Yeah, true. I mean, there are always some things that you can do, and I mean, some girl can be like, "Oh my God, he can notice my art and he thinks it's beautiful, and he's really talented as well in creating music and describing emotions and everything. Oh my God, this is amazing." Yeah, then yeah, that can be something as well.
Mm,
I mean, it's just for every girl out there that is depressed, there's a guy that's willing to paint her world.
yeah.
But that's it's not the same for guys, not even close.
Most women just want a guy who have already
Painted,
finished,
yeah,
painted. It's already painted. You just wanna like, okay, I'm stepping into your world. Show me.
yeah, pretty
And if they
much.
like it, they say
Yeah,
that's it.
indeed. Yeah, indeed. And I just
And
feel
you're just
like
like,
I never want to reward a girl like that, that doesn't want to do any of the work to deserve it.
and
That's,
you're just like, I want a girl that build a world with me.
yeah,
Play the long game. You see,
mm. And that is
it's
something,
funny because
it takes a
that's
sacrifice. Mm.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Long
Yeah,
game.
yeah, exactly. And that's what's so amazing about it. That's what I mean. But
It's
also,
hard.
yeah, of course it's hard, but if you think about it, if you think about it, the ones who have played the long game, I mean, it only has two endings. Generally
Mm,
speaking, playing the long game as a woman when it comes to these kind of things has two endings. One is achieving complete and absolute greatness far above anyone else that you know, and the other one is
mm.
completely failing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I have seen more failing stories rather than successful ones. So the
but the
probability of it is kind of demotivating.
yeah, but the
Doesn't mean I give up. It's just like, oh, I'm a bit
yeah, I think it's like maybe 10,
worried.
10 to yeah, it's like 10 to 100 in a way. So it's 1 out of 10 that really gets there all above it all. But then again, it's also very rare for women to try this, to play the long game, genuinely.
Well, the women who have played long games already married.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
they played long games though. Do you? Didn't they just pick the right partner and trick them
I mean,
into
I mean,
commitment?
at least, I mean, at least with guys, you potentially have the option to choose who you want to end up with and who you allow to step into your world. But with a woman, we kind of taken out our best years when we can attract the best possible mates and invest in that one guy
Mm,
and hoping the long game will pay off. And if it doesn't, it's life threatening for a woman in general.
yeah.
We got a few children out of this deadbeat dude that we thought that he could show us the world. And we thought that we could build a world together, but it just didn't happen. And there are
Mm.
many stories like that too. So
Yeah,
I
that
guess
is
both
very sad
sides
too.
has risk when it comes to this.
Well, it is, well, then it's very important to see if a guy is truly motivated then too as well. I
Mm,
mean, if a guy isn't motivated enough to paint your world, then obviously he is not really someone to place your bets in. I mean,
mm.
but of course, the many play the safe game and just go with the guy who's already finished, and then, but there's nothing
I mean, from
deeper.
from the biological standpoint, that is the
Ye-
most pragmatic one.
Yeah, for women, yeah.
We don't have time to play the long game. In the evolutionary speaking, we only live 40 years.
Yeah, but
I
at
mean,
the
come
same,
on.
yeah, no, of course, but at the same time, does one want to make life count and really go for meaning and love and go for something greater, something that they can experience that goes above their
Mm.
biology, something that
Yeah,
goes
I'm
above and feel.
sure.
I
But
mean,
then I
if
suppose
imagine,
women. Mm,
mm, because imagine that you're that woman that is with this guy that you supported, that it becomes extremely successful, and you are both on the journey together, and you've accomplished this together, and you can truly feel, holy shit, we've accomplished this complete greatness together. We've
mm,
we've built something completely amazing that wouldn't have been possible without both of our efforts combined. Yeah, he probably would
mm,
have succeeded in some way, but not this was just something we built together. And like that feeling, I think would mean a lot to a woman as well.
mm.
And
Yeah, it does. It does.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to feel like, hey, he truly loves me and I love him, and we stuck through this, and it has paid off above and beyond
Mm,
anything. All that will always trump, like the chance of that will always trump the failure, because at least then you've been more than an animal. At least then you've
mm.
done something that is greater than, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I gotta take a piss again.
Mm?
I gotta take a piss. I gotta take a piss. I gotta take a piss.
Nice. Enjoy a piss. You're multitasking, taking a piss and brushing your teeth.
Mm-hmm. I know, right?
Nice.
No.
Okay. No comment. You're like a homeless guy brushing his teeth in the public. Like, oh wow. Yeah, you're truly lacking a woman in your life. You're not being looked after. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's like how my boyfriend used to piss in a bottle. It's the same concept. You just need someone who help you to pour the bottle away, isn't it? My God, I try to unsee that. Now I have to see again.
Ah, nice.
Is
Good
that
as
how you brush your teeth?
good
You
as
don't rinse your mouth with water.
I got this, yo.
Oh,
Right, my ass
yeah.
still needs some scratching. Oh. Mm. Ah. Ah. Hey, it smells like shit. I guess I'll get a new toothbrush. Maybe I'll wash this one someday. Oh, I do have some water right here. Some old water. Ta-da! Wait. Let
But
me
when
try. This is how you feel right now. That's how you feel right now, right? That's not how you feel.
kinda, but I'm also grateful. I'm grateful.
Oh,
I'm
really?
grateful that I'm not dating you.
Ah.
The woman response, you see.
Cool. Ah. Ah.
It's fine. Does your mom still do your laundries and stuff?
Ah. Sometimes I clean by hand. Wash my clothes by hand.
Oh yeah, in the shower, right? Together with the clothes. I remember watching what is it? Extreme Cheapskates. There was an